Hey guys, today I wanna talk about kind of like self love, or more like or acquiring self confidence. I was just reading an article on acquiring self confidence, and it's not exactly what you think it is. Like the advice the article gave was actually something that I had been thinking about for a while, but I just couldn't really kind of put it down on paper or kind of articulate it the way the author had. So the idea was that to acquire self confidence is to have goodwill towards others. And he wrote a quote from Dalai Lama. Don't have it on the computer, but it goes something like, when you have goodwill towards other people, you will tend to be more relaxed, more at ease, and you just don't think about your own insecurities or how to one up others. And the article talked about the feeling of being not enough, which is why most people want to acquire self confidence, because they feel inferior. They feel like they have insecurities that they want to overcome. But when you're focusing on goodwill and you're just open and warm and not kind of like restricting your energy, holding yourself back towards others, all you're thinking about is, how do I make the situation a win-win? How do I make the other person feel good, and how do I make myself feel good as well at the same time, so both of us can kind of build each other up. I I hope you can follow me here. It's quite complicated, but this is something I've also experienced as well, especially in cold approach pickup. I can probably say it's probably safe to say that most guys, when they approach girls, especially girls who they feel very especially girls who they feel like are have higher value than themselves, they feel like that they feel restricted. Like, I'll use myself as an example. I remember back then, and probably sometimes I feel this way too, whenever I'm about to compliment a girl, I on the inside, in the beginning, you always feel like, is she going to judge my looks and all that? What if she doesn't like me? All that insecurity thoughts. But when you focus on actually thinking about how to make her day or how to make her smile, if you're focusing on goodwill, all that thoughts about how you're not enough just kind of disappear. And your body is just relaxed. And this is what I've noticed. So I would urge you that next time you see a girl you want to talk to, focus on goodwill. Focus on how to make her day. Focus on how to make the situation a win-win. You want to talk to her, right? But but you have to figure out what she wants as well. Let's say you meet her on the streets and she's walking towards her workplace. If you just try to stop her, is that a win-win? No, it's not. If you want to talk to her, you're gonna have to walk with her, so it's a win-win. She can get to know you, you can get to know her, and she can get to her workplace on time. and you're not making yourself an obstacle towards what she wants. Okay, and let's say you want to have sex, but she just wants to have fun. So how do you make the situation a win-win? You have fun too, and until she's ready to have sex with you, just keep it fun and connect with her. And sometimes I think I myself I would make the mistake of not being relatable to the girl. What that means is that you're saying things that's putting on too much pressure and the girl cannot relate to you, or you're doing things that's releasing too much pressure and the girl feels bored. In either situation, in the first one where the girl feels too much pressure, that's not a win-win. So it's very obvious that you need to release the pressure. And in the second one, the girl wants to have fun, but you're holding yourself back too much, and it's not a win-win anymore. So in either way, do what you have to do, but be congruent to your own vibe, to your own personality, and try to make the situation a win-win so that both of you can have fun and get to what you both and do what you both want to do. Anyway, I think, well, look at my hair there. That actually looks pretty cool. But anyway, today, that's what I want to talk about today. Self-confidence. And after reading that article, it made me realize that it's true. Whenever I'm approaching girls, or just talking to girls, trying to chat up girls anywhere, it's always, whenever I have my intention is honestly good, well, without any ego involved, it's always a good interaction. Like, she walked away happy, and I walked away feeling good as well, and that's what's important. So many guys get caught up on, oh, I just want to have sex, I just want her number, but they are not doing it in a way that's a win-win for the girl. And I think that's very, very important. And you can realize this too, like, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but I remember back then, for me, whenever I thought about going today I have to go out and talk to girls, I just feel nervous, like even a few hours before I'm actually planning to go out. And that's the thing, whenever you notice that feeling, that you're nervous, you're tense, just try to focus on the goodwill. Focus on what you can do for the others, how you can make their day, how you can make the whole thing, how can you can make their life more interesting. What you have to remember is that girls crave a adventure, sexual adventure, a romantic adventure, and you can give it to them if you could just get out of your own way. And that's the hardest part. It's easy to say, oh, just get out of your own way and be yourself, but it's harder to apply in real life. And that's what you need to practice on. And another interesting happened today. I went to a museum with a girl I'm seeing, and there was this table with a marble in the middle, and when you put on the headband, it measures how relaxed you are. So you play with another person, and you both put on the headband, which measures how relaxed you are. And your goal is to try to be as relaxed as you can, because when you're more relaxed than the other person, the marble will will move towards the other person, and the goal is to try to push the ball towards the other side, towards the other person. So me and this girl, we decided to have a competition. Now I do meditation a lot. Well, not like a lot, but I do it regularly. About 20 minutes per day. So I was like, I got this game. Like, this game is designed for me. And so, and of course I won the game. Like, the ball, she didn't even stand a chance. The ball just moved straight towards her. It's funny how you never notice how much meditation can improve your state until you actually do some sort of test to test yourself. What's interesting was that there were also a computer screen showing your brainwave, and I assume I didn't really read that properly because I was so excited to do that thing. But I think like one of the alpha wave or the theta wave. One of them is like relaxed, and one of them is just makes you more alert. Means you're more alert. And I remember my alpha wave or something, the red one. I assume it was the more like alert brainwaves was pretty much non-existent, whereas her one was like jumping around up and down. I was like, huh. So meditation does work. But anyway, that's a fun fact. That's a fun fact for the day. And after the dates, we both came back to my place, and I tried to kiss her. We had a couple good makeouts, but I feel like towards the end she wasn't really having it probably because she's so inexperienced. But I'm not sure if I want to see her again, but we'll see. I just feel like we could have so much more fun if we have sex, but well, you gotta do it at their pace that they're comfortable with, so it's a win-win. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you liked the video. See you next time.